Hi everyone, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button somewhere over there. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. I'm way too far away from the camera right now. I'm working on the stool, and so I'm pushed back because the table that the one camera brace is on has the overhead brace on it to do the, so now I'm way far back. I was supposed to go for a mammogram this morning, and I get a phone call. So I woke up at the butt crack of dawn so I can get a shower and do all that stuff. And I get a phone call. The mammogram truck has broken down on the side of the road. I said, well, where is it? I'll just go there. And the lady scheduling the appointment just started to giggle. And I said, I have no shame. I don't care if this is on the side of the road. I said, as long as you don't let them tow me. Hey, she's still in there. You can't tow it quite yet. Yeah, so it's already been an eventful morning. I'm like, oh, bummer. I don't just walk the walk. I talk the talk. Don't just talk the talk. I walk the walk. That's what it is. I'm tired. I'm dehydrated too for some bloody reason. I've been drinking water like it's my job and I still feel thirsty. So the stool is here. I'll get you guys switched around in a minute. I already sanded away the filler. You didn't need to see me sanding again today. The only thing it was a lot of cussing at myself about next time don't use so much filler. And then the other part of my brain going, I had to use that much filler because if I don't, then I can't feather it in and you'll see an edge. And anyway, the two sides of my personality were fighting. I wish that were a joke. So now I have used the vinegar and water and wiped all the dust off, and I'm just waiting for it to dry before I hit it with the primer. And then we're going to be able to paint it today. I've also got up this morning and started working on some linens. They're right now rinsing. I've got some clean water. I have these hand towels. I think you remember them from one of the thrift hauls that the guy thought they were really nice, and I told him to clean them. And the stains are gone, but they're still kind of a yellow color, and I don't know if they're supposed to be kind of a yellow color or if I just need to keep soaking them. So I'm going to give them another soak. The nice thing is no rain today, no rain tomorrow. It's going to be warm and sunny, and I can put some of the other pieces out that the stains have come out of. But the nice thing, here's the thing. So even after you've removed the stains, sometimes if you put it out in the sun, it just makes it super white. So I like to get it out in the sunshine if I can. And it's been raining. So I had this pillowcase that the stain that was on it's gone, but I wanted to get it out in the sunlight so that it would turn bright white. So that's why I did that this morning, and it is out there now getting some sun. And then I came in and sanded this, and now I'm just waiting for it to dry. But let me show you it now that it's sanded. Ignore my bottle of water. Like I said, it's my job. So I have sanded and feathered this in. Now you can't see, like you can see it now because it's not painted. But once this is painted, you won't, I can't feel a line there. This was the other part, that textured part that last night I said might as well fill them. These were just surface or visual. There's nothing there. These were the other ones that were deep. That one all cleaned up and filled in. So we're ready to go as soon as this dries out. You don't want to put any primer on it while there are still damp spots. And once that's dry, should just be a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get the primer on it and we'll go from there. All right, I've already primed the sides, the legs again. So we're going to just hit the top and the part we filled with primer here. I'm going to get this, and I am using a chip brush. I always use a chip brush with the primer because I'm going to throw it away. I don't want to clean a good brush or lose a good brush. And this is a shellac-based primer because this is the kind of piece that will have a ton of tannins in the stain. That balance issue has to be fixed because that is annoying. There's a ton of tannins in this stain which get drawn up to a water-based primer or water-based paint. And that's why you have yellowing on your paints. So you need to use a shellac-based primer. I'm using Zinsser Bin. Yeah, I know. I wasn't going to tell you guys brands anymore, but y'all know that's my favorite. And there goes that fill. You'll never know it was there. Get them edges, and this stuff gets sticky fast. It dries really fast. It stinks so bad. I should probably wear a respirator. I don't. But you do all the safety things you need to do, because I am not your model for stuff like safety, evidently. I'm not a very safe person. And this stuff is extremely thin. It will get everywhere, so that's why I'm pulling forward this direction. You can see it splatters all down the center of it. It's like water, so be careful when you're using it. Probably gonna do 2 coats on the top, one direction, one the other. It's usually what I do. Especially when using a chip brush, because you don't get the best coverage. You want to cover as much as you can, however. You need to be as covered as possible. It's going to be streaky with the chip brush. The first coat. Because you can tell, I mean, I'm feeling it dry already. It's getting sticky, it's getting tacky, my brush is sticking. So you just kind of have to move on because it'll get ugly and textured if you keep going over the sticky parts. I know you can't see that it's under the table, but you guys are going to clip on that table and I can't move it. I guess I could move this. I don't want to get too much in there. All right, I'm going to put my head in the frame so you guys will just have to go away. Okay, that's the first coat. I'm going to go out of this room because the smell is a little intense. So I don't want to be in here while this dries. And then I'll come back to it. So I guess I'm going to go wash linens or something else while this dries. I'm getting wicked sidetracked today. But this is dry, so we're going after it with the second coat here. And block all this stain stuff that's coming through. And as I said, I go the opposite direction, try and fill in the streaks. This stuff will make you high. bristle. You don't need to watch the whole thing. All right, now we gotta let that dry again. So I'm off to be sidetracked again. I'm gonna go take some Etsy pictures. I had to pull this, do you see it? Could you see it? Off. So I actually dug into the paint over there and I had to repaint the whole thing. Yay! Always fun when that happens, you can see. That's gonna be on me for a minute. But this looks good now. Now I will let that dry, and then we're going to come back, and I have my custom mixed color here ready to go. And we're going to paint this lovely. And then tomorrow, hopefully I get this painted tonight, because tomorrow I'd like to glaze it so that it has a couple days to dry before I put it in the shop. And then it'll be ready to match that chair. May have to hit it with some sandpaper just for the texture. There's a weird texture here. Anyway, we'll deal with that later when I see how it all comes out. I'll just probably take a fine grit sandpaper, just smooth out the surface, and then paint it. That's all we're doing today. Yeah, it's dry and what is happening here? Why? I hate my life. I don't understand this. Sometimes I really don't. I mean, the first layer was great. I'm just going to paint it. And then if this continues, we're going to call it shabby chic and just love it the way it is and not put it with the freaking chair. It'll be separate from the chair. I'll take it to a different shop. I'm just done. I'm done with all these curveballs that this stuff is throwing me. I'm just in a bad mood. I've been out listing and doing stuff, and now I'm in a bad mood. Why? Do I have to be in a bad mood about it? No. I think I'm just gonna put it in a bubble and blow it away. I don't care. I don't even care. Of course I care. Of course I care. Still mad. Anyway, I'm gonna flip it over and get some paint on the legs. Flip it over. It's super awkward trying to paint the legs while filming, so I'm gonna assume you guys know how to paint. And then I'm just gonna do this by myself and come back to you guys when I have results. Okay guys, I got 2 coats on the underside. Do you remember me telling you how much I love painting spindles? I still don't love painting spindles. A migraine has just jumped into my body and I'm about done. The lighting in here is way too bright and I'm starting to get sick to my stomach. So I'm going to go ice my neck and, put my feet in hot water and hopefully that gets rid of it. But, oh, you guys, it just started to come on slowly and now it's like right here. But thanks for watching. Happy junking. We'll finish it tomorrow. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.